U.S. freezes almost all foreign aid except for Israel, Egyptian arms, reported by The Guardian. What is the impact of this in the Philippines, this suspension of foreign aid for 90 days, I think, since a lot of the aid or the Philippines is depending on some aid or a lot of aid from the America, including the defense, a $500 million military aid to the Philippines based on the EDCA arrangement.
Well, maybe it would be better for the Philippines if they were not getting that aid, if the U.S. were to do what you're exactly asking for them to do, which is to take down these damn bases and stop using the Philippines as a battleship to launch wars, in the rest of Asia. I'm not sure what's going to happen in terms of the policy that you're saying that Trump announced in terms of cutting off aid. The most important thing right now would be to cut off the aid to Ukraine, to basically tell Ukraine that unless they stop this insanity of massacring their own citizens with this crazy war, which they've already lost. Ukraine has lost the war already. They're simply continuing fighting to carry out the Malthusian bloodlust of the British and the Americans, who want to kill as many Ukrainians as they can in order to somehow harm Russia. Let me say one other aspect. I talked about Trump moving to stop the war with Russia, to possibly move towards collaboration with China. The other incredible thing that's happened, as you all know, is that he sent his envoy to the Middle East. And even though everybody was predicting that he was going to go in and basically threaten to slaughter the rest of the Palestinians if they didn't completely submit to domination, he did quite the opposite. He basically told Bibi Netanyahu, who is a genocidal maniac, that either he agreed to stop that genocide and to come to an agreement with Hamas, or the U.S. was going to cut off all its aid to Israel. Now, you just said that the policy he announced is that he was not cutting off aid to Israel. I don't think that's certain. We'll see what happens. But I think he's basically already sent the word out to Netanyahu and to his crazy friends like Smotrich and Ben-Gvir, these Nazi types who have been carrying out one of the most vicious, ugly genocides the world has seen, certainly since the time of Hitler and the Nazis during World War II. This is just as ugly, just as evil. And it worked. He basically forced Bibi to step down, and we have now a ceasefire, which it's only been a few days, but in those few days, there have been no bombs dropping on Gaza. The people are returning to their homes, although most of their homes have been destroyed, but nonetheless, they're returning to their territory. And the IDF soldiers, the Israeli soldiers, are leaving Gaza. So, this is a step forward. This is a sign of some hope.